everyone, thank you so much for joining Sustain Life Journal Yoga today. We are going to be moving through a 30-minute Hatha yoga class, which will include the physical practice of yoga, the asanas, and also meditation, which is called dhyana in Sanskrit. I'll be using a mixture of English and Sanskrit to move us through our flow today. You can go ahead and get started in Balasana, child's pose, with your feet together and your knees out wide. Allow your chest to come down towards the mat and extend your fingertips up towards the front of your mat. Our focus in class today is just on overall relaxation and mitigating stress in our body and our mind. So just staying present and focusing on our breath. You can slowly start to walk your hands up and make your way on your knees into Virasana. Deep inhale through your nose, bringing your hands over your head. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take a few moments to just tap into where you are in this present moment, where your mind is, how you're feeling physically, what you hope to get out of this practice today, and maybe an intention for your practice. Allow your right hand to come down towards the mat and bring your left hand over your head, reaching over to your right side. Keeping your left hip down on the mat or on your heels. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and on your exhale, allow your hands to come back over your head, and then allow your left hand to come down onto the mat and reach over with your right hand towards your left side body. Allow your hands to come back over your head, and then make your way into a tabletop position, Brahmanasana. Your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. And we'll move into cat and cow pose, Pithalasana and Marjalasana. On your inhale, draw your belly button in, bringing your chin towards your chest, really pressing into your hands. And on your exhale, allow your belly to come down towards the earth, lifting your chin up towards the sky. Inhale, draw your belly button in into our cat pose, really arching your back. And on your exhale, allow your tailbone and chin to come up towards the sky. And then start to move through cat-cow pose at your own pace in your own rhythm. Just tapping into what your body needs today at this present moment. Maybe that means spinning your hands around, bringing your fingertips towards the back of your mat, maybe shifting your hips side to side, moving into a puppy pose, whatever feels best for you. And when you feel ready, you can shift your hips back, making your way into Balasana, child's pose, just for a few breaths to recenter and to let go. Slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your body and then make your way onto your bottom into a seated position. Allow your chin to come to your right shoulder and extend your left hand out to your side, tenting out your fingertips, feeling the stretch on the left side of your neck. If it feels good in your body, you can take your right hand to your head and just gently place it on your head to create a little bit of resistance. You don't want to pull too much, but just it can help to guide your head down to your shoulder. And then just breathe. Breathe into the tight spots. Allow your head to come back towards center, and then we'll move on to the opposite side. So bringing your chin to your left shoulder and extending your right hand out to the side. You don't have to let your fingertips touch the mat, or you can, whatever feels best for you. Just keeping our focus on our breath. Allow your head to come back towards the center, and then we'll be moving through some neck rolls. Allowing your chin to draw a necklace shape on your chest, and then moving your head backwards. Don't push yourself past what feels okay in your body, but just try to focus on what feels good for you. And when you're ready, you can reverse the rotation of your head, going the opposite direction. Start to make your way back to center, and then we'll roll over our shins and make our way into our tabletop position again. Tuck your toes, bend your knees, and allow your hips to come up towards the sky into downward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Savasana. You can begin by bending one knee and then the other in our walking dog. Maybe shifting your hips side to side. Just inviting our body to expand in our first down dog of class. You can even bring your feet out wider than your mat, just creating even more space. You can bend one knee and the other. Begin to tiptoe your feet up towards your hands, making your way into a forward fold. In our Uttanasana pose, we can bend our knees as deeply as you wish, and your hands don't have to come all the way to the mat. They can come behind your head or bringing your hands to opposite elbows. Just letting everything go, letting it all roll off your back like water on a duck's back. Take a deep inhale and make your way into halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Take an inhale and rise up, bringing your hands towards the sky. And on your exhale, bring your hands behind you to your lower back, pressing your hips forward and gazing up above you. On your next exhale, allow your hands to come back over your head into Tadasana, mountain pose. Your feet are firmly planted into your mat and your hands are reached high over your head. Bring your hands to heart center and forward fold Uttanasana. You can sway side to side and just dropping into this present moment, focusing on our breath, focusing on our body. Take an inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Take an inhale, rise up, really reaching over your head. And on your exhale, bring your right hand to your thigh, allowing your left hand to reach over your head. Bringing a side stretch in our left side. Exhale, bring your hands back over your head. And then allow your left hand to come down towards your thigh and your right hand to stretch up over your head. On your next exhale, bring your hands over your head and then forward fold Uttanasana. Plant your hands on the mat and step back into plank pose, drawing your belly button in, then allowing your knees to come down towards the mat and your chest can follow. Lifting up into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana, pressing into your hands and keeping your elbows tucked in by your sides. And then on your exhale, allowing your right cheek to come down onto the mat. Your hands can be down by your sides and just letting go, just simply relaxing on our mat. Allow your body to melt into your mat and just let go. It's okay to give up a little bit sometimes and just rest and take good care of yourself like you're doing by taking this yoga class. Begin to bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press up into tabletop pose and then shift your hips back, moving into downward facing dog. Allowing your heels to come towards the mat and then lifting your right leg up behind you, bending your knee, maybe twirling out your ankle and your knee as well. And then drawing your knee in towards your chest and moving into pigeon pose, Kapotanasana. You can start off up on your hands, bringing length through your upper body. And you can stay just like that. If you'd like, you can come down onto your elbows or down to your forehead. And again, just letting go. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and on your exhale, begin to press into your hands and slowly make your way back into a downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up behind you, and again you can bend your knee, twirl out your ankle and your knee. And then when you're ready, you can draw your knee in towards your chest, allowing your shin to come parallel with the front of your mat, moving into pigeon pose. Pigeon pose on the left side of your body might feel a little bit different than on the first side. Our bodies are all different, so just do what works best for you. Maybe on the first side you stayed up on your hands, but this side you have more space to come down onto your elbows. Just check in with your body. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and then on your exhale, start to make your way back into your downward facing dog. Begin to tiptoe your feet towards your hands, and then drop your hips, coming down onto your heels and curling yourself up into a little ball, maybe wrapping your hands around your knees, tucking your chin in. And then slowly release down onto your bottom and make your way onto your back. Begin to draw your right knee in towards your chest, allowing it to fall towards your right shoulder, maybe rocking it side to side a bit. And then allowing it to fall over to your left side, moving into a supine twist. Bringing your hands out wide or into a goalpost. And allowing your gaze to fall over your right shoulder. If this is too intense in your body, you can bend your left knee, and that should help a bit. Slowly begin to release your right knee back up to center, and then allow your right foot to meet your left foot, and then draw your left knee in towards your chest, bringing your left knee to your left shoulder, and then gently bringing your left knee over to your right side, moving into a supine twist. You can keep your right hand on your knee, just guiding your knee towards the earth, or you can just bring it open into a goalpost pose or just a wide pose. Begin to bring your left knee back towards center, and then allow your left foot to come down and meet your right foot. And we'll move into our final resting pose, Shavasana. In our Shavasana pose, we can allow our hands to come out wide on our sides and our feet to flop open, and really just let everything relax into the mat. You don't need to hold on to any tension or a specific pose. Allow your breath to go where it pleases, but just try to stay present into the moment that is currently here. And I wanted to leave you all with a quote today by Maya Angelou. And it says, "Each person deserves a day away in which no problems are confronted, no solutions searched for. Each of us needs to withdraw from cares which will not withdraw from us." So I hope this practice has brought you a bit of peace today, and that you are able to find a way to relax throughout the day and take good care of yourself. You can stay laying on your back, or you can roll over onto your favorite side into a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. Begin to deepen your inhales and exhales, and bring small movements to your fingers and toes, waking your body up to carry on with the rest of your day. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can make your way into a seated position to move into our dhyana, or meditation portion of class. You can bring your hands on top of your knees, or you can stay in a shavasana pose to move through your meditation. However, it feels the most comfortable in your body. During our meditation, we'll just keep our focus on our breath and on the present moment. We don't need to worry about what's coming after our meditation, or maybe something that happened before. And if those thoughts do arise, you can just notice them. You don't have to judge yourself for having the thoughts or for anything. So just go ahead and begin to bring your attention on your breath, and I'll leave you here and I'll let you know when the meditation is complete. Begin to deepen your inhales and your exhales, bringing small movements to your hands and feet and reawakening your body, bringing it back to this present moment and preparing to move on with the rest of your day, hopefully in a more relaxed and peaceful state. Thank you so much for joining Sustain Life Journal Yoga today, and I hope to see you sometime soon.